And now for something completely different. Yep, so Helgent Metropolitan Bobos. It used to work on the Metropolitan line, Amersham area, Harrow on the Hill, that sort of thing. And I think they used to haul the Dreadnought coaches, but I've hooked one of them up to some Midland Region Hornby coaches. That's these ones here, XBR LMS, nearest I can get. Don't know if you can get those ex-Chatham coaches or whatever they were called. They were unique. I don't know if they've ever been done as a ready to run, so this is what I came up with to set with my Bobo. So we have number's this one, number 8, and that is Sherlock Holmes. This is a Helgent model, came out about 2015, and fine things they are, very fine. Absolutely beautiful motors. Through the 5-pole motors. I fit the driver in, of course. This one has got destination blind on it of Baker Street. So it all comes fitted on the logo. You don't have to fit any of that in. All the buffing gear and everything. Shoe gear. Got sprung buffers. Got some working lights, which I'll show you in a minute. Also got a rear one, rear destination, which is Aylesbury. Very nice. This one's got the grey roof. So that's Sherlock Holmes, number 8. Let's go over to sister locomotive John Hampden, which is preserved at Covent Garden, London Transport Museum. Number 5, that's got a destination blind of Moorgate. And there will be one on the back, which we will catch when we start her off. Slight detail difference between John and Sherlock. Immediately it's the roof colour. This has got a kind of a browny coloured roof, whereas Sherlock has a grey roof. Don't know why that is. Must be both in LT livery, but at some point they all either carried grey or they all either carried brown roofs, so they transition from one roof colour to the next. Yeah, these are, as I say, lovely models. You can get them on eBay now, and they came with working lights. So let's have a look. Let's turn the first one's lights on. There we go. Turns out that John Hampton's got his interior lights on, and I don't think you get any red lights on the rear, but we'll set that off. John's got a freight to deal with. Look at that, lovely smooth motor. They did these in a wartime grey Helgent, or Hellion, however you say it. And there might have been other colours as well. Metropolitan livery, that was right, yeah. Let's see if we can catch the rear destination on that, on this one, because we didn't pick that up, did we? Where's it got? Baker Street. Okay, yeah, so they would have had Moorgate, Aylesbury, Baker Street and the like, you know. Superb models from Hellion. And if you can pick one up in whatever livery now, I'd go for it, because not sure if these are ever coming out again soon. So let's give that speed up, and we'll also start off Sherlock. And we'll put the lights on. As you know, I'm sure the same applied to London Transport locos, that they weren't supposed to run with cab lights on. I should imagine that would have been the same rules, but for the sake of this video, we'll ignore that one. And I think they both light up in both directions, so there's no rear red lights on them. And as I say, that's the detailed Midland stock I'm using for the sake of this video. This is Hornby brought these out around 7 years ago. I think these are being discounted at the moment. Very fine coaches, lovely super detail on these Midland coaches. What were they again? Let's have a look. Non-corridor coach, all non-corridor brakes. I've got two, like 3 with different numbers and 2 with the same numbers, I think. Yeah, I've got 2 of the non-corridor brake coaches got the same, because I wanted a third class. Sorry, start again. I wanted a 4-coach train for suburban work. So yeah, there goes the Sherlock Holmes. Got some lovely cab detail in there, with my driver fitted as usual. Just catch it as it goes round from this side. Maybe we can catch John Hampton coming the other way. John Hampton, sorry. I have to lift that up because there's a box on the layout. Any moment now, and there's John coming around this way, hauling that little LT freight, I suppose you could call it. The motors are quiet as a mouse, you know, they're so lovely and smooth. Beautiful models, and I'm lucky to have them. So as soon as these came out, I thought, very quirky. I've seen the real thing. I've seen Sarah Siddons running on the Steam on the Met series. I actually went behind that when it was running on Steam on the Met back in the early 2000s. They've stopped all that now. That was when it was still London Transport, I think. We went to Amersham Harrow on the Hill shuttles, and they had the pannier tanks running as well in LT livery, and all sorts of things. Class 20s running. Yeah, interesting times. But LT didn't make any money out of that. That was just for publicity. It was all charity money they raised. But it just cost too much to keep putting it on, apparently. So why it stopped, and that's TFL. I doubt if that'll ever run again. I think they run the last Steam Met Loco down at where is it, Barbican, in that area, a couple of years back, and they've done a lot of re-signalling, so you can't allow old stock down there. The only thing that tends to run now on the underground network, which is classic stock, would be the 1938 stock that they've got. You get a chance, go to the Acton Museum, where they've got all sorts of old rolling stock. They're working on a gate stock, a 1925 stock I should say, and they're working on our stock as well. Hopefully they'll get some of that running on the underground network again, maybe subsurface or surface lines, something like the Metropolitan again, or district. But anyway, back to what we're doing. We'll stop these. We'll stop the Met Bobos. See if we can get just a little bit more detail in the cab. I don't know if I can stop this one. This is getting mixed up with what's what. Nope, this is 83. No, it's not. I stopped it abruptly there because I didn't know what number was which. Although you can, I put infrared. I don't know if you can see this on camera. Can you see that number there? I think it says 163. If you can make that out. If you shine a infrared light on that, that will show up. That's a system I have of immediately identifying locos should I forget the number. It's a little thing I came up with. I haven't got our battery torch to show. So let's, anyway, have a look in there. It's got sort of a green background. Can we see anything this side? No, it's blocked off. The only way you're going to see that is through these windows. Hello mate, how you doing? Been in there many years, yes. What else can we show you? Yeah, Helgen's unusual pipes there, pipe work. So it's got the tension lock couplings. They've done the what's the name here? Where is it? All the chain link coupling and that. Lots of plenty of nice rivet detail, solid wheels, there's no spokes or anything, I don't think, as per the real thing. Got to be careful when you pick these up because lots of separately fitted handrails and stuff, and very delicate, but look after them, they'll look after you. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit better the cab detail there, great, yes, and it is definitely something completely different. That's an old Bachmann brake coach that I've had a long time, a full 50-foot brake, is it, or something, parcel. And there's those lovely Hornby what's the names. So we'll finish up now. Getting a bit cold in the garage. We'll set these off again. Someone's having a go on a bike. Or is it a car? Right, so off goes Sherlock Holmes into the distance, and we'll bring John round, John Hampton. There were about 12 of these built, I think, the Metropolitan Railway, 12 or 20, something like that, and there's only 2 survivors now, all taken off about 1961-62, and they kept, I think, about 3 or 4 locos out of the 20 back for engineering work, and 2 survived, being Sarah Siddons and John Hampton, and they're very unusual look about them. I love that sort of funny shape at the front, very old-fashioned. Anyway, that's all from me. Little running session for the Belgian Metropolitan Bobos, and hope you enjoyed that one. Let's see what we can do for you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.